This is big news from China's tech scene. What do we know?
It is, absolutely. We're talking about the world's most valuable tech company, ByteDance. It's the owner, of course, of TikToks and here in China, Douyin and Toutiao. We're talking about Zhang Yiming, who is the CEO. He's going to be handing the reins to Rubo Liang, who is the HR chief. They put out a memo to employees today. Zhang Yiming, by the way, he founded the company in 2012. He says he wants to focus on long-term strategy. That's where his eyes are set now. And again, this was a company that was many people looking at its potential IPO, possibly as early as this year. And this is also a company that was caught up in the geopolitics of the Trump administration, Beijing versus Washington last year, when the Trump administration tried to ban it. But this is a big move, certainly. Zhang Yiming handing over the reins over a 6-month period to his HR chief.
And yeah, I mean, we talk about the TikTok saga all of last year, Tom, and it's just interesting to see the development and what's led to this right now, because he was facing a lot of pressure from the U.S. as well as trying to appease China at the same time. What does this tell us now about the pressure on tech CEOs in China?
Yeah, Yvonne, I'm getting a bit of an echo, but yes, there is pressure on executives here in China, technology executives. And it's not just because of geopolitics, it's also because, of course, the anti-monopoly push that we're seeing being executed by regulators here in China, the antitrust probe that, of course, has notably affected Alibaba. They had to pay that fine. Tencent is expected to be in the spotlight as well. According to some reporting, we know that Meituan is also being probed in terms of that anti-monopoly push. But you've seen other executives stepping down as well, largely, you would assume, as a result of this spotlight that they are under now by China's regulators. Pinduoduo's Colin Huang, he stepped down from his role as chairman in March of this year. You had, of course, Jack Ma humbled after the pulling of that Ant IPO. And Wang Xing, the founder of Meituan, he was also under scrutiny just a few weeks ago after posting a poem online, a Qing dynasty poem that was seen by some as being critical of Beijing. So certainly it seems like executives here are feeling the heat amid this regulatory scrutiny and overseas as well, that geopolitical tension, the impact on their businesses in terms of those overseas holdings.